This Saturday, H&S Feed and Country Store in Oskaloosa invites you to stop by from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. as they're hosting a celebration you don't want to miss. Join H&S Feed and Country Store as they mark 20 incredible years of service with their much-anticipated Checkerboard Day. There'll be family fun activities, delicious food, exciting giveaways, and live entertainment. Bring your friends and family and let's make this a day to remember as we celebrate 20 years at H&S Feed and Country Store in Oskaloosa from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Saturday, August 24th. Central Empire Wrestling presents Bridge City Slam 6 live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. Come see Jake the Snake Roberts, Buff Bagwell, former WWE Tag Team Champions Demolition, Real One Enzo Amore, The Powers of Pain, The Boogeyman, Snitsky, Jordan Grace, Cameron Brennan, and the stars of CEW. Tickets start at just $20 and include the Fan Fest from 4 to 7 p.m. Get your tickets through Ticketmaster or at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. It's Bridge City Slam 6, live Saturday, September 7th at the Bridgeview Center in Ottumwa. New Life Fellowship in Keswick, Iowa is hosting the Victorious Living Conference Friday, August 23rd through Sunday, August 25th, with guest pastors Luke and Jana Hobbs from Tennessee. You're invited to make plans to join New Life Fellowship in Keswick for this dynamic time of anointed worship, teaching, and ministry. New Life Fellowship is located just south of Keswick on Highway 22. The conference schedule is Friday, August 23rd at 7 p.m., Saturday, August 24th at 6 p.m., and Sunday, August 25th at 6 p.m. We hope to see you for the Victorious Living Conference. Watch Pekin Panther football live right here this fall on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube with live announcers and an updated scoreboard, plus an area scoreboard to keep you updated on other schools of interest. It's Pekin Panther football live right here on Steve Shuttler Media starting Friday, August 30th.
Hey everyone, Coach Iva here. I want to talk to you about one of the things that I commonly see that holds people back from achieving their desired success, and that is a lack mindset. Now, a lack mindset can be really sneaky. It can show up in some pretty sneaky ways in our lives when we're not even aware of it. But at the core of this lack mindset is this limitation, this scarcity, thought process where we feel like there's not enough resources to go around. That's scarcity thinking. And it shows up in our lives in some pretty sneaky ways. And so I want to talk about a few of those tonight. And then I'm going to finish up by sharing with you one way that you can overcome this lack mindset so that you can fully step into your desired success. Okay, a couple ways that lack mindset shows up. This is people pleasing. If you are somebody who has a strong need to keep other people happy, this people-pleasing tendencies. Now, I know some of us have different personalities. We're wired differently. And so for some people, we can fall into that a little bit more than other people. I get it. But anytime people-pleasing shows up for you, I'm going to encourage you to dig a little bit deeper around that and figure out where that's coming from. Oftentimes, it's out of a fear of rejection. We are so afraid of being rejected. And so we feel like it's our job to keep other people happy. And this idea of people pleasing is really this lack of having healthy boundaries in place and saying that somehow it's my job to drop everything and go keep other people happy and, help them out over taking care of my own family and my own life and all of that. And so it can end up being this really unhealthy cycle or pattern of behavior. And again, it's really rooted out of that place of lack and scarcity because of that fear of rejection. Another way that a lack mindset can show up for us is through comparison or envy. We look at other people and we're like, man, what a wonderful life they had. I wish I had that kind of a life. And we look at our lack. We look at the scarcity in our own lives because we're comparing ourselves to somebody that we perceive has more than us or, has more gifts, talents, and abilities or whatever that might be. we fall into that comparison trap, and that really is rooted from a place of lack. Time management. If you are somebody who you find yourself saying, I just don't have enough time in my day, I don't have enough hours in my day, I have too much to do. The reality of it is that we all have the same amount of time in our day. We all have the same amount of hours. And it's how we choose to spend our time and what we do with our day. And when we look at not having enough time in our day, it really comes from this idea that there's lack or there's somehow scarcity of resources, including time. Financial stress is another way that lack mindset can show up. When we look at our finances and there's like excessive worry about, are we going to have enough, or living from paycheck to paycheck, and we let ourselves get caught up in this, kind of cycle of spending and working and spending and working, and we don't ever really get to a place where we can save and invest and use our money wisely. This really comes from this place of lack, that there's never going to be enough resources for me. I'll never be able to have financial abundance in my life. And seeing, again, that scarcity in our lives. And one of the ways that you can begin to overcome this lack mindset, this scarcity thinking in your life, is to begin to look at all the abundance that you have in your life. The reason why it's so easy for you to fall into this scarcity thinking, that lack mindset, is because your brain has a very strong negative bias, and you will always much easier see where things are not going well in your life. You will much easier see the things that are missing in your life, where there's lack and there's scarcity. Absolutely. But you don't have to stay there. You can retrain your brain to see the blessings, the abundance that you have in your life. And one of the ways you can do that is make it either like a daily practice or even a weekly practice, to sit down and write out all the blessings in your life, all of the areas where you're experiencing abundance. And I guarantee you, I don't care how much you think that it's going to be hard for you to find abundance in your life, I guarantee you, you're going to find something to be thankful for. And you can say, yes, I do have an abundant life. And then as you begin to focus on that, on the abundance instead of the lack, that is what will start to grow for you in your life. It's a profound thing, and it's really powerful. I'm going to encourage you, if you found yourself in any of these areas of your life getting stuck with that people pleasing, that comparison, that envy, struggling with your time management or your financial resources. And again, this lack mindset shows up in so many different ways. And if you find yourself wrestling with this, I'm going to encourage you to put this practice into place of focusing on your abundance and asking yourself, what is going well in my life? Now, if you would love some support in this area, you're like, you know what, this is me, and I want to pull myself out of this because I've got to make some changes so that I can live my life of success that I dream of. I'm going to encourage you to click on the link in the comment section. It's my calendar link. You can just set up a free call with me, and we'll talk about how I can support you in this journey to achieve your desired success.